Okay, please tell us your name and what you study here at Belmont.
My name is Suzie Konstans, and I study theater production design at Belmont.
Awesome. And what was your inspiration in designing for Love's Labor's Lost?
My inspiration for Love's Labor's Lost was honestly looking around campus, seeing what people were wearing, seeing the trends of today, and just elevating those.
Yeah, so in this play particularly, because it is set in modern day, do the character groups have particular styles or fashions that, like, when you were reading the play, stood out to you?
So our concept definitely revolves around the women and the men being from very different worlds, so I wanted to portray the women as more mature and more professional than the men, while the men definitely have the college style to them.
Cool. And were there any color schemes or like textures or patterns that stood out to you as well?
So all of the couples have color schemes that go with them, so the men and the women match each other, so that when they come on stage, you know right away who is going to end up with each other.
That's very helpful
Yes.
for audiences who are not as familiar with Shakespeare's language, right? It really helps them visually put the pieces together.
Yes.
So I'm sure they have you to thank for that.
Mm-hmm.
Have you designed costumes for shows, Shakespeare shows in the past?
I have. I actually started working on Shakespeare shows when I was in middle school back home, working as costumes and stage management, and I always really liked it because we always did unique concepts. Like we did a production of As You Like It set in the 80s, which was one of my favorites.
Why is the costume design essential for this production and all productions of any theater show?
I feel like even outside of theater, clothes is how people express themselves, so the costumes are showing how this character might express themselves to the outside world.
There's one important piece in this show in particular are the favors that the girls exchange, but also the disguises.
Yes.
And so can you tell us a little bit more about how you went about choosing those those pieces that need to stand out?
Yeah, so again, the men and women come from very different worlds, so our women have very elaborate masks that look like similar to masquerade masks because they are at a party, but the men definitely are more thrown together with these Party City wigs, Party City beards. Their disguises are much more comical rather than the women that are much more intentional.
Aha, that does already paint quite a picture.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome, thank you so much.
Of course.